Hey everybody, what is up and welcome along to the GTA heist of the Fleeca Bank. Right, so this is the first heist that you have to do before you can complete any of the other ones. I've just completed the first two steps of it, which were pretty boring. You just have to drive basically, so I'm not going to do that in any of the gameplay. The screen you see at the front is just the basic startup screen as well. You get to choose the cup that each person has, you get to choose which role each person has. In this case we've got someone who's a driver and someone who's a driller, so I'm going to be the driller just because it's a wee bit better I think to do the actual other role that you have to. As always, thanks for clicking on the video, and if you could like, comment, subscribe, that'd be awesome. This is just a new YouTube channel that I've started up, and these are my first few videos, so you know, any support would be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much. So you can see here we've just jumped into the car. It's a wee bit of a drive, so you know, we're just basically hammering it right down to the location of the bank. On the way to the bank you have to access your phone. Accessing your phone hacks you into the bank's security system. You kind of have to do this this weird, almost Pac-Man type thing to hack the security system, so you get access into the actual vault where you have to go. So you can see us driving up here. Basically what we're going to do in a wee second is just whip out the phone. And then you will see after we've done this quick bit, go in, talk to Lester. Oh no, we don't need to talk to Lester, sorry, we jump in the other car. So this is a new car you get for the heist. It's basically an Evo 10, it looks exactly the same, but it's a pretty sweet car. This is it all armoured up. I have bought it separately, it's something like 500 grand, but it's well worth it, man. It sounds awesome, and the modifications you can do on it are pretty sweet as well. I've unlocked all the mods on it. So mine's is like super fucking fast, bulletproof tyres, you know, tyre smoke, blacked out windows, cool colours, nice spoiler, skirts, so on so on, and it's got awesome alloys on it. So it's a pretty freaking sweet car, to be honest, and it's a nice addition because it looks fucking awesome. The front end of the Evo 10 is just badass as hell. So basically, right, so you can see here I'm starting up the circuit breaker. There's 3 stages you have to do. It starts off in the bottom left there with the 2 green dots, and what you have to do is navigate your little green ball all the way to the other one. If you hit any of the walls on the way in, basically you will just fail. So I think I do the first one second time like you see here, but the second 2 are actually pretty difficult. If you want any tips for it, the best thing to do is just use a D-pad. Obviously you get a lot better directional control, and just use your quick fingers as fast as you can. I even ended up using 2 fingers, 2 separate fingers on the D-pad. Always use 2 fingers, that's a rule of thumb anyway. Don't use a thumb, that will fuck you up. Like I say, 2 fingers, right, so one up, or one on the left or something like that, and just tap them really quick, you know, as if you were proper button bashing in a old game. Or if you've got one really fast thumb, then you know, do that. So you can see the second one's a little bit difficult, a little bit more difficult, sorry. You're starting on the left, you need to go down. I think I fucked this one up the first time, I'm pretty sure. If not, it's definitely the third one. Yeah, there we go, I fucked it. So circuit failed, start again. So I think I passed this one second time, and then the third one takes me a couple of tries. But basically, in the meantime, if your other driver gets there in time for the heist, then the car will just wait kind of out of range of the actual bank until you've broke right into it. Yeah, so fucked it again there. As you see, it's pretty tricky, but you know, just use your fast fingers and you should get through it pretty easy. You see here, I've just left the game volume on in the background here as well, just so you can hear that. Lester basically commentates the whole way through, tells you what to do. You know, the objective is always pretty clear, what you have to do, so you know, don't worry about that. Don't worry about going into the heist and not knowing what to do. But a lot of folk might have done this one already, but just in case you haven't, it's not exactly a tutorial, you know, it's just like a more or less a quick video playthrough, you know, so you can see what to do. And you obviously get an award at the end. You get gold, silver, I don't know if you get a bronze, but you also get platinum as well, and platinum is if you complete it you know, really well without fucking up basically. You also get tasks you have to do on each one. So you know, the task for this was to get like under 6% damage on the car, nobody to die, and you have to do the full thing under 5.5 minutes. which was actually pretty difficult. I don't think there's many people that will get that first time. You know, I think we got 8% damage on the car. Definitely nobody died. We didn't really come into much firefight contact, to be honest. Once you've gotten the money from the vault, we just jumped in the car, lost the cops in a bit of a fucking bizarre way, as you will see. I actually thought the driver that I had was going to just totally balls it up for us, but he never. He managed it in the end up. He just managed to avoid the cops in a bit of a weird way. So hopefully I get the circuit thing this time, since it's a fucking pain in the ass, but at least it's good they've brought a few different aspects into the game. I remember there was one mission where you had to hack things basically. On your laptop, you would whip out your laptop and load up a wee hacking program. So you know, it's not something brand new for GTA, but it is cool of, you know, put in a few different wee elements. You'll see there's another kind of puzzly bit the next as well. When you're actually inside the bank, you've got a drill and you're drilling through the lock, and you have to just apply enough pressure basically for the drill to cut through the locks but not to overheat. So you can see there the guy just parked just kind of a couple of yards down from the bank. So you get into the car, whip out your mobile, go to the wee program that hacks it. That basically hacks all the security that Lester has set up for you. You can see now the vault door, that'll be open, so you can just walk straight in. So you'll be able to see it now. That's it, there's the objective up right on the bottom there. So as you can see, we're rocking the zombie masks. Just whip out a standard shotgun for this. So he blasts a few warning shots, get everybody down, and I'm the driller, so I'm going back into the vault here. And you need to get vault number 167, but obviously it's marked on the minimap. As soon as you walk up to it, press the button, go into your backpack and you whip out the big drill. Love a good bit of fucking drilling, so you can see that thing. Obviously it's battery powered, so you've not got a fucking cable attached to it. So you see you've got your drill bit there on the right, and what you need to do is drill through without overheating it, otherwise it will just stop. So through the first one. I think I balled up in the last two. I just tried to keep a kind of steady pace, but you can see it overheating there, so I just kind of have to slot it in and out. A wee bit of slot until it cools down. Just pull out if you're too hard, if you're too hot. Slide it back in when you're nice and cool. So at this point I'm thinking, oh fuck it, I'll just try and drill through. Just go as fast as I can, fucking fast and furious, but on the last part, but you can see it didn't work. So I just kind of slot it in and out until it fucking cools down a wee bit. So you can see it's red hot there. I've got no chance basically of drilling through it when it's fucking red hot like that. So almost through the last bit. Fucking overheats again, man. Wee bit in out, in out, in out. There we go. So it's nice and cool now. So thought I could just fucking go for it there, full pelt, but obviously it didn't work. So the drill bit's nice and cool, got it up against it, just on the power gently. Gently does it, and that's me through it. Drill back in the bag, and there's the wee fucking deposit box that we're looking for. Get that in the bag. Now it's just time to just back out through the vault door. So the cops, you can see in the minimap, the cops obviously come pretty much straight away. Couple of cops there. Don't think I even took any bullets there, to be honest. So this is what I'm saying. At this point I'm thinking this guy's going to fucking balls it up, because he starts just driving up a hill in the wrong direction. I'm thinking to myself, fuck's sake, man. Because this is just a random pairing that I've got. I think this is the only heist you can do that actually requires 2 people. The first one. The rest of them require 4. I'm pretty sure, like I said, I've not done them all, but so like I say, I've got this fucking random guy driving up a mountain, starts fucking hammering it down the mountain, does a wee 360 there, hits a rock, crashes into a wall, and after me doing the fucking circuit breaker and the drilling, he crashed into a tree. And I'm thinking to myself, fucking, he's a brake man. But don't talk too soon, because the cops are caught behind the wall. And and he's back out onto the road. Open road, there you go. So I suppose in a kind of weird way he did get rid of the cops. So you can hear Lester saying, you know, never mind the cops, just fucking get out of there. Get away as fast as you can. So he just smashed through that car. You can see that's why it's armoured so much. The thing's absolutely solid, so it's just brutal. Just smashed into the car and flipped out of the way like it was a fucking inflatable. Nice bit of driving through those two there. We're coming up to the bridge now. There's another wee set of cop cars here. Start shooting a wee bit, but there's no point, we're going too fast. Again, just pile drivers through two of the fucking squad cars. Piece of piss. Keep going, and then, like I say, you can see the bridge now, up there on the left. And there's this helicopter flying about, and I'm thinking that's a fucking police helicopter, so I start shooting the fucking thing. But it's not, obviously. It's a giant magnet on it. It's an airfield, an Air Force Chinook helicopter. Comes down, sticks a magnet on the car, and bang, job done. We're flying away. Cue the cutscene. Achievement unlocked. And there we go, job done. So you can see it's not that difficult, the first one. This was it just on the normal difficulty. So yeah, a lot of fun to do, to be honest. Been waiting for it for a long time, got really excited when they came out. Played through a lot of them. Yeah, so like I say, really fun to do. Obviously Lester takes the box, does his magic, and then the money gets dished out afterwards, so it's all good in that respect.
If anyone comes to me, I'll mention you as a reliable pair of hands. Hey, for a first time that wasn't bad, but don't get clingy.
And there you have it, heist passed. So I got the gold award, my other guy Triforce Road, I got the platinum award. Potential take was 115 grand, actual take 115, so that's like if you've got a potential take of 1 million and maybe you fuck up a wee bit, you might lose a bit. So you can see there I only took 30% because I've already got loads of money and I don't know if this guy did or not, so I just gave him the 70 and I took the 30. So you can see our elite challenges there, nobody get wasted, we've done that, we didn't complete it in the time. So it comes incomplete, and when you do it first time you get a wee bonus as well, so a wee bit of extra cash. So thanks again for watching, like, comment, subscribe, that'll be sweet. See ya!